Hello, my dear students. In this lecture, we are going to see one previous year GATE numerical. This question was asked in GATE 2003 for 4 marks. This is a common data question. That is for question number 1 and question number 2. They have provided common data. And they are asking question number 1 for 2 marks and question number 2 again for 2 marks. So, my dear students, let us understand the question. The question is based on conduction, convection, heat transfer through a solid and liquid surface. So, let us understand the question. The question is, heat is being transferred by convection from water at 48 degrees Celsius to a glass plate whose surface temperature is exposed to the water is at 40 degrees Celsius. Now here you can see this is a glass. Let us say here they have provided this will be the glass surface, right? Between this glass surface and surrounding fluid water, there is a water on this glass surface. There will be a water like this, right? The surface temperature of this glass is 40 degrees Celsius and water temperature is 48 degrees Celsius. Between this water temperature, let us say water temperature is nothing but fluid temperature T infinity, right? And glass temperature, this is Tg, right? Surface temperature or T wall, we can say T wall, the surface temperature, right? Or wall temperature. Now, the thermal conductivity of water is 0.6 watt per meter Kelvin. Now here, the thermal conductivity of water is given. So let us write down K of water is 0.6 watt per meter Kelvin. Then, and the thermal conductivity of glass is 1.2 watt per meter Kelvin. Here, thermal conductivity of glass material, right? Kg is nothing but 1.2 watt per meter Kelvin. After that, the spatial gradient of temperature in the water at water glass interface is dt by dy. This is given. Now, my dear students, the spatial temperature gradient in water at water glass interface means at this wall they have provided, that is dt by dy, because heat transfer will be along y direction, right? dt by dy for water they have given, and this value they have given 1 into 10 to the power 4 Kelvin per meter. The very first question is the value of temperature gradient in glass at the water glass interface in Kelvin per meter is. Now they are asking what is temperature gradient dt by dy in a glass, right? At water glass interface will be in Kelvin per meter. This is our first question, right? Now second question, the heat transfer coefficient EH in watt per meter square Kelvin is. Now for second question, for this water, what will be the heat transfer coefficient EH? That is EH in watt per meter square Kelvin will be question mark, right? Now my dear students, let us solve the questions one by one. Now let us understand the mode of heat transfer here first. Now between water and glass, there will be a convection, right? Therefore, we can say between water and glass, this will be the convection, right? Convection. And my dear students, at water glass interface, very first layer, right? There is a no slip condition. As there is no slip condition on this first layer, there will be a conduction. On this very first layer, there will be a conduction, right? And between this glass, again there will be a conduction. Between this glass, again there will be a conduction, right? This will be the mode of heat transfer. From water to glass, there will be a convection. Very first layer between the water and glass, there is a conduction, and between glass, there is a conduction, right? Now, my dear students, here the mode of heat transfer for steady state condition, we can say steady state condition is nothing but the temperature will not change with respect to time, right? That means temperature is not a function of time, right? Means at particular location the temperature will not change with respect to time. Therefore, the surface temperature, wall temperature always remains 40 degrees Celsius, and water temperature always remains 48 degrees Celsius at particular location, right? And for the steady state condition, whatever may be the heat transfer through this water to the glass is always same at each and every location. This magnitude of heat transfer, this Q, will be same, right? Therefore, my dear students, we can say this Q is equal to this convection heat transfer. It is Q convection heat transfer is equal to Q conduction between water in water is also equal to Q conduction in glass. Right? This is how we can say, right? Let us equate at surface or at interface. the conduction in water is equal to conduction in glass also, right? Therefore, as per Fourier law of conduction, the q conduction is nothing but minus ka dt by dy here along y direction now. Therefore, we can say conduction in water is equal to conduction in glass, right? So let us equate these equations, right? So my dear students, let us equate them. That is, conduction in water is equal to conduction in glass, and conduction is nothing but minus ka dt by dx as per Fourier law of conduction. Therefore, my dear students, the conduction in water we can write minus ka dt by dy of water is equal to conduction in glass is minus k. Now here thermal conductivity of water we have to consider all the values of water is equal to minus ka dt by dy in glass. All the values we have to consider in glass, right? Now my dear students, here the area for conduction will be same. Here you can see, if I draw, let us say I will mark with different color. Let us say this area, this is the area available for conduction, right, between water and glass. Therefore, the area available for conduction is same for both water as well as glass. Therefore, my dear students, here we can say the area will get cancelled from both sides. Therefore, minus thermal conductivity of water, minus minus will also get cancelled from both sides, into dt by dy of water is equal to thermal plus thermal conductivity of glass dt by dy of glass, right? So let us put the values. Whatever values you have, let us put them. Now, my dear students, we have thermal conductivity of glass, water is 0.6 into dt by dy of water is also given 1 into 10 to the power 4. Thermal conductivity of glass is given 1.2 into dt by dy. Temperature gradient of glass we have to calculate. So my dear students, from this we will get temperature gradient of glass. Let us equate this equation and solve this equation. Then I will find 0.5 into 10 to the power 4, right? And unit will be Kelvin per meter. Temperature divided by distance, Kelvin per meter. So look at the options. If I look at the option, I will find that option C is a correct choice, right? So my dear students, for this question, option C is a correct choice. Now let us understand the second question. For second question, we are going to solve. Now for second question, for convection between water and glass, this same area is available, right? We can say for convection between water and glass, the same area is available which was available for conduction, this area, right? This is the area available for convection also, right? Now my dear students, therefore the heat transfer by conduction, here q conduction we can equate with convection also, is equal to q convection, right? Therefore let us equate them. Now the conduction in water is minus ka dt by dy in water is equal to conduction in glass is minus ka dt by dy in glass is equal to convection. Convection is nothing but EHA temperature difference, that is maximum temperature T infinity minus wall temperature, surface temperature T wall, right? Now my dear students, here take one care that this temperature gradient is negative, but in question they have provided the positive values. As they have provided the positive values means, but it is a negative. With change in temperature, with change in distance, temperature decreases. That already we have seen. Therefore, here we have to consider plus sign. Otherwise, your result will be wrong, right? You have to consider plus sign, because here if I consider negative sign, then I have to write here wall temperature minus infinity, T wall minus T infinity, right? If I write here positive temperature, then I have to write T infinity minus T wall. That already we have seen in theory lectures. You can go back and watch my theory lecture, right? So my dear students, let us equate them. Therefore, let us equate any two equations. Let us equate water with this, right? Convection of water with convection in water and glass interface. Therefore, from this, both side area will get cancelled. Therefore, we will get thermal conductivity of water into temperature gradient in water is equal to convective transfer coefficient into T infinity minus T wall, right? If I write here T wall minus T infinity, then here there will be a negative sign. So let us put the values. Thermal conductivity of water is given 0.6 into temperature gradient in water is 1 into 10 to the power 4 is equal to EH. T infinity is 48 minus T wall is 40, right? Now my dear students, so in this equation only EH is unknown. So let us simplify this equation for EH, right? Now my dear students, if I simplify this equation for EH, right, then I will get EH is equal to, second question, that is EH is equal to, let us find this EH. I think for this question answer is 750 watt per meter square Kelvin. Now look at the options again. If you see the options, you will find that option D is the correct. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will see one more numerical on this topic, which was asked in previous year GATE examination.